Hello guys, Wilsonbox here, one more video today, and this time I'm talking about Grave of Wrath Stage 9 with one more free-to-play team, so let's have a look. So we have here Grave of Wrath. This is a hard one. Again, all the Stage 9s are so hard to do, especially if you want to use epic or rare heroes, it's so damn hard. But of course, if you have legendary heroes, you can use the same strategy, will be even easier if you use the same stuff I'm using. So let's take an example. This is the team I'm using. It's pretty forward what I'm using here, and I'm just gonna explain you. So I'm using 1 DPS, 1 Dispeller, Gary's as a healer, then Sigrid, she's giving attack penalty and also healing prohibition, which is useful on this boss, and Aladia with some shield and control immunity because this guy does a stun with this skill, okay? And with his ultimate he gains some HP, so that's why healing prohibition will be useful as well. So let's have a look at the gear. Again guys, to do this with epic heroes you need really good gear. With legendaries they have better stats, so will be easier, but this one I felt Venom was much more harder. This one you just need to have the right things, okay? So Tunnelman, nothing really different here. It's using a Echo of War gear and using the Ravatrix artifact, just a DPS. You just need a really strong DPS. Then I'm using Garius with these two sets, okay? To get this skill haste we need at least 63. It's the same strategy as the Grave of Venom, 18 seconds, because these bosses take 18 seconds to cast their skills, so we want to have the same timing as the boss. Otherwise everything will get desynchronized and you will miss your debuffs. So Gary's with some defense percentage, I'm using Scarab, but on this one you don't really need Scarab, you can use a different artifact. Then I'm using Sigrid with the Witch's Remain, same thing with these two sets. She's a bit slower on this one, so ideally 63 skill haste, but she's just 59 and with this interval of 18.1, so that's fine, it's working, so that's all that matter. And then I'm using Vikuk with this Mirror of the Living, two different sets as well. It got a lot of skill haste, so 17.3, you don't need this much. If you are 18 seconds on the ultimate timing, then that should be alright. And finally I'm a Lydia, this one with a full set. So she has this serial set, again it's wonderful this set. And this 3-piece effect says when you inflict a debuff you get additional 15% attack for 10 seconds. So she doesn't apply any debuff on his ultimate, but she applies attack penalty on his passive. So this means every time the boss is taking this attack penalty from this passive, the boss will take, your allies will take this 15% attack for everyone. Okay, so it's pretty forward. Let's have a look now to the timings. So this is the timings I have. As you guys can see, only the DPS doesn't have any timings. So for Vikuk, the Dispeller, I want him to dispel everything around here just before this skill that stuns everyone. Then I have Sigrid. Sigrid is casting his skill at 11.5, so will be around here to reduce the damage from these two skills. Then we have Aladia, so Aladia is casting at 12 seconds, okay, so I want the shield to last until the 18 seconds, if I can. And the importance of Aladia here is to give some shield, some more survivability, and especially the immunity control, so the control immunity, so no one will get stunned. And finally we have here our Garius, okay, so our Garius will be casting his healing just after this one, so to make sure he's giving full HP to everyone. So I have two healers, Vikuk is here to heal and also to dispel everyone, and then I have Garius that is taking the damage from the boss and also doing some healing. So with this, let's check this fight. So the fight has started, we have some characters casting just in a second. We're gonna have Vikuk casting the dispel just now, then we're gonna have the attack penalty from Sigrid, we're gonna have some DPS, the control immunity from Aladia, and then the healing from Garius. If you have the staff you can use the staff here. For Venom I don't recommend staff because that boss does a lot of damage, but for this one it works pretty well. We have again, we really need a Dispeller here just to prevent that, to cleanse that healing prohibition. And I tried with V-Cook as well, but the healing was not enough. So I had to do some changes, right? So I had to add Garius healing, V-Cook healing, a DPS, some attack penalty to reduce some of that damage, and then a Ladia with the control immunity to prevent any stun on my characters. And basically that's it. That's all I need. That's all you need. If you use all of this stuff on your characters, you should be alright. So for this one, it took 3 minutes. 3 minutes to defeat this guy with this team. So a free-to-play team, I mean, it's more a budget team because I have a Ladia, but it worked pretty well. So guys, this was it. A pretty simple team for Grave of Wrath. A team that works. A team that most of you guys should have. I think everyone did the summon for a Ladia. If you didn't, you missed a great opportunity because she's really important this season 4. She's really good, but you're still gonna have a chance of on the next season shop. Maybe with the things you can get her. She's really good and she's really worth it this season. With all of these shields and stuff, she's really good to prevent that shield. One of the things I forgot to say is that this guy does more damage to everyone if they don't have a shield, 80% more. So that's why Ladia is important as well. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys can do Grave of Wrath. I don't think Grave of Wrath is that important this season. We have some of these sets, but they don't look a great thing, okay? Of course they're gonna help if you need some accuracy and resistance, but besides that, they don't give much more. I think Grave of Curse and Grave of Venom are really the important dungeons this season, and of course Ancient Battlefields and Heretical Ruins, but it's much harder to get the gear we want for Grave of Curse and from Grave of Venom. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, I hope this helped you, and comment below if you have any questions. If not, I wish you a wonderful day. Don't forget to leave that like, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.